At first, I didn't think it was real. I woke up to this blinding light, and I was transported to another place. Pluto TV! Then I heard a voice.
Come with me if you want to live.
There were thousands of movies and shows, and they were all free.
The truth is ours.
It's just so beautiful.
On Pluto TV, free streaming of Terminator 2, Fringe, Arrow, The 100, and The X-Files may cause excitement, loss of sleep, and sudden belief in extraterrestrials. No credit cards or alien encounters necessary. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
When you're taking on the tough jobs, gear up with Venom steel gloves and defend your hands from grime, grease, and muck. They're 70% thicker than common disposable gloves with heavy-duty 2-layer nitrile protection, including a black outer layer and a white inner layer that provides chemical and rip resistance. Great for all your painting, plumbing, automotive, and DIY projects.
How do I rid bloating and make my stomach flat? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Chris K. from Facebook asks, how do I get rid of bloating and make my stomach flat? Yeah, that seems to be the age-old question, but there definitely are some important things you can do here. I will be right back with the answer. Stay with me.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
All right, bloating, flat stomach. Well, couple important things here, because you want to know, is it bloating or is it fat, right? If it's body fat, if you've got belly fat going on, there's two reasons that will really make you store fat around your waist. One of them is elevated cortisol, and the other one is elevated insulin, and quite often you'll get the both of them. So if you've been eating a high carbohydrate diet, you've been snacking throughout the day, you're eating late at night, that will tend to make you more insulin resistant, especially if you've got a higher toxic burden. And when you do, higher insulin makes you store more fat around your waist. Also, if you're under a lot of stress, you will also tend to store more fat around your waist. So your belly is really a good meter of, are things going well in your insulin and cortisol? How do you know if those things are going on? Well, you can get a lab test at the doctor's where you look at both your fasting insulin and your fasting glucose, and then something called hemoglobin A1C. To really know if it's an issue, though, what you do is you do a 3-hour glucose tolerance test where you look at both glucose and insulin. It's a glucose and insulin tolerance test. For cortisol, I like to do an adrenal salivary index to see if I've got problems there. And especially elevated cortisol, elevated insulin can both make you store fat around your waist. So the first thing we have to go is it fat or is it bloat? So in this question, you asked about bloat. So I'm just going to assume it's not fat, it's bloat. If it's bloat, what's making you bloat? You know, what's making you gassy? What's making you hold on to water? So it's either holding on to water or holding on to gas. And that area is probably more holding on to gas. So what things could be going on? Well, what I would tell you is do the virgin diet, because the first thing I'm going to look at is, are you having a food intolerance reaction? One of the key signs of reacting to a food is gas and bloating. So in the virgin diet, I pull out the 7 most common foods to cause that: gluten, dairy, eggs, corn, soy, and then sugar and artificial sweeteners, and pull them out for at least 3 weeks while you're healing your gut to give yourself a chance to get to your new normal, to reset. And then you go back and see what's doing what to you. You know, you get on and you say, gosh, if I eat this, do I get bloated? Do I have joint pain? Do I have headaches? Does my weight go up? Do I have cravings? The other thing is, so that's step 1. Next thing, sugar is a big one there, obviously. And of the sugars, fructose especially. Now, the more fructose you eat, the better you get at taking it straight to the liver. But if you have any issues with fructose malabsorption or sugar in general, boy, can that make you gassy. The other one that can are sugar alcohols, and one specifically like maltitol. But the big one I find doing that is xylitol. So you might be one of those people that really reacts to sugar alcohols or prebiotics. inulin, chicory. And these are in a lot of these different foods now that are low carb. And it's not that these things are bad. It's just that they might be challenging for you. They might give you gas. So watch out for those prebiotic types of things because those can be problematic. Another one, legumes. When I was taping the Virgin Diet, I discovered that you can't say legumes. Oh, I think it was Sugar Impact Diet. It's legumes. It's legumes, not legumes. So legumes, of course, we know can cause gas. Now, you can actually condition your gut to be able to handle beans. And all you do here, I got this hack from my buddy, Dr. Alan Christensen, is you do a tablespoon of beans every day for a week. That should do it for you. If not, you can use Beano. And then one other thing, are you having any issues with digestion? This is why I think that we all owe ourselves a trial of digestive enzymes. Now, I use digestive enzymes whenever I eat. And so I do digestive enzymes specifically to digest proteins. Because as we age, if you're over the age of 35, probably your stomach acid is lowered. If you're under any kind of stress, your stomach acid is lowered. And if you're not digesting well, you'll be bloated. Other one that can cause a problem here is if you're not digesting your fat well. So look at protein digestive enzymes and then look at things like lipase that can help you digest your fat well as well. And then one more thing that you have to think about, and that's something called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And if you do have SIBO, this can make you more bloated. It's something going on with your gut microbiome and the bacteria within it, and it can make you more bloated. And you'll know if you have this. One of the classic signs of this is if you get more bloated throughout the day, whether you eat or not. It's enzymes or food intolerance if you get more bloated as you eat. But if you don't eat and you get more bloated, then consider that it is SIBO. All right. Lots of stuff to unpack there. Great place to start, of course, is do the Virgin Diet, try some enzymes. My enzyme product was Safety Net Plus, now has been renamed Belly Rescue because that's what it does. So give that a try and then report back in. This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.